It's your favorite day of the week, Bitcoin Brew Drop Day. I'm Amy here with Becca, and we're bringing you the latest news impacting Bitcoin. We are supported by the TBC, an advocacy group for blockchain, crypto, and Bitcoin innovation in Texas. But these opinions are our own. Please like and subscribe to our channel. This week, interest rates increased another 0.75%. Bitcoin is down 6% on the week to 18,878, and ETH is down 14% at $1,265 following their move to proof of stake. The 30-day correlation coefficient between Bitcoin and Ethereum has declined to 0.77, its lowest level since June 12th. Also this week, we are celebrating a very special birthday of Becca Bratcher.
It's true. Oh, lovely surprise. Wow.
Oh, wait, there's more coming.
Are you serious?
I got you a Chippendale dancer. Just kidding. I got you a... This is from the HB and TBC crew.
That's so nice. Oh my gosh. Thank you so well.
Happy birthday, Becca.
Aw, thank you. I'm going to blow this out.
We're hoping you wished for crypto winter to finally be over.
Every single day, but I will neither confirm nor deny, right? I will open this in just a minute.
Hot topics today include a new crypto market set up by some traditional finance giants, another HODL all-time high, checking in on ETH Post Merge, and Colorado is now accepting tax in cryptocurrency. Let's go.
All right, our first topic today is the announcement that Charles Schwab and Fidelity Digital Assets are partnering with a few other large companies to launch their own crypto exchange. I feel like this is a big deal. They're calling it EDX Market. This is a huge development because not only are they signaling from traditional financial markets to the general public that they do believe in cryptocurrencies, but they're also saying that it could be a good investment. It kind of hurts me to say that, but it's undoubtedly true. I'm anxious to see what transparency they allow their clients and or future clients and customers, and how many cryptocurrencies they'll host on their exchange. Is it going to be 1, 2, 3, or all 20,000? Definitely optimistic about this, and I can't wait to see where they take it.
We've been talking about Fidelity a lot. They've been coming up in our topics. They're making some serious moves into the crypto space.
I know. I love to see what they're doing. It seems like every day there's something else about Fidelity. I was even talking to a mom at the park the other day who said, "Oh, I heard Fidelity's getting into Bitcoin. Like, do you know what's going on with that?" I was like, not really, but I'll find out for you.
That's so neat.
Yeah.
And they do like 401ks and all kinds of anything that has to do with your typical investments.
Yes, I think previously they were more on the commercial side, and now they're kind of moving more into retail, kind of like once they understand what the risks are and how they can explain that to their customers, is how I understood it, at least.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, it leads me into what I wanted to talk about today. Is we saw another all-time high from a HODL standpoint. This week, Glassnode and Messari posted some interesting data. The number of wallets that hold at least one Bitcoin has increased to over 900,000. This constitutes 2% of the total wallet addresses, which is right around 43.2 million. To me, this really quantifies adoption growth. Other interesting details that were in this study is that 15,940 addresses hold at least 100 Bitcoin. And this week I learned that whale addresses with a balance of greater than $10 million worth of Bitcoin are currently 4,123. Finally, there are 5 wallets that contain more than 100,000 Bitcoin. Can you guess who those whales are?
Are you on that list?
I wish. I wish.
Definitely Michael Saylor.
Oh, yes.
Anthony Pompliano, maybe. Probably not.
There are 2 anonymous ones, so maybe.
Okay.
MicroStrategy was one, Binance was one, and Bitfinex.
Okay.
Cha-ching. All this is to say, we are glad to see people are moving off zero. Also, in related news, Best Buy started stocking hardware wallets in store. So previously you'd have to order these online and get them shipped to you.
Yeah.
But now they're stocking them in shelves.
I love to see that.
Right?
I kind of want to just go to Best Buy and check it out. Haven't been there in about 20 years.
It's been a minute. Actually, there's a graphic that we're showing that there's different colors that you can get. You can pick it up in store.
Okay.
Like
That's
Ledger
exciting.
is the brand that they're carrying
Okay.
for the hardware wallets.
That's great. We need a Best Buy to join the TBC then.
Yes, Best
Come
Buy.
hang
You know,
out.
I'm the lady to talk to. Ledger too,
Come to our
if you're
meetups.
interested. They were not members. I looked them up.
Oh, okay. Yet.
Yet, the power of yet.
Right. I felt like we needed to check on how the merge has been since we recorded last week. It's been exactly 1 week since the merge actually happened. All right, so ETH has dropped about 15%. Not ideal for them. It was trading around 1,600 and now it's at or around 1,200. It's a little, rocky right now. Obviously, all markets are down, especially after yesterday's announcement with the Fed raising interest rates again. So it's really not a huge surprise. It's just ironic that after years and years of this building up, that on their grand reveal, that immediately the price started going down. And some of the possible reasons could be, skepticism on the network as a whole. If they can change their position on something as massive as proof of work to proof of stake, what else do they have in mind? What else are they thinking about? And then obviously regulation. It was like the day after the merge, the SEC announced hey, we're going to be checking this out. And I just feel like that's causing people to get a little bit worried about how it's going to go, and they're selling at a higher level than they might be in the future. To be fair, Bitcoin is also down. So all we can say for sure is it is crypto winter. It continues.
One thing that got brought up about the Ethereum last night at the tax and regulations panel is a story that's developing right now about Ian Bellina. He's a crypto influencer. And the SEC has charged him, and in the court documents, it's trying to state that the U.S. should have jurisdiction over all Ethereum transactions.
That is very surprising and a little bit just wonky. Like, what are they wanting to get at? What are they hoping to accomplish by even saying that? And why do they target this guy specifically, I wonder?
And we definitely have some research to look into, possible topic for next week, but
Yes.
something to keep our eyes on.
For sure.
Yes. So you tweeted about this, and it planted the seed. I really want to talk about a development out of Colorado. Colorado's mayor announced Monday at Startup Week that it has become the first state to accept cryptocurrency for individual income tax, business income tax, sales and use tax, withholding tax, severance tax, and excise fuel tax. Colorado's Department of Revenue is partnering with PayPal's cryptocurrency arm on the endeavor to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash for tax. The service fee for such a transaction is $1 plus 1.83% of the total, versus if you use a typical credit card, it's a 75-cent fee with a 2.25% fee. In 2019, Colorado also passed the Digital Token Act. This act exempts certain digital tokens from security regulations. So this is definitely supporting Colorado's place in the top 5 states in the U.S. for crypto-friendly legislation. Let's break those down. First in line is California, right behind Wyoming, followed by Florida, Texas, number 4, and Colorado is in the 5th spot. Colorado is like the blockchain industry, constantly finding new ways to do things. Governor Jared Polis out of Colorado. Kind of cool, right?
Good one, Jared.
Jared. Right now, this applies to only personal accounts. Businesses are yet to receive the green light to pay taxes via digital tokens. Colorado did legalize cannabis in 2012, and this industry is unbanked because the federal government does not share the sentiment that it should be legal. So you can't use your credit cards, you can't use your, basically you can only use cash, or you can use crypto. So crypto's kind of swept in and helped out the industry. Colorado has surpassed $2 billion in tax and fee revenue and $12 billion in marijuana sales to date. There are even coins that are geared specifically towards cannabis transactions, pot coin, hemp coin, and cannabis coin, and they're also utilizing NFTs. Are the two occurrences related? I could be making a stretch here, but I think I see a correlation.
I think it's not surprising at all. in my opinion, just because historically there's been a connection between the more anti-government, free spirit, libertarian type of mindset in the Bitcoin blockchain space. But I think as obviously adoption grows and, adoption kind of spreads out a little bit, that's not like the ethos of crypto, but there is definitely a strong connection. So it pains me so much to see Texas is number 4 on there. That's why I tweeted about it, because obviously the TBC has been working the last 2 years to gear up all these bills to help the industry move along, and people are moving to Texas right and left because they know that this is coming, but legislation doesn't start till January, and so it's like annoying to see these other states pass these bills because their legislation's set up differently than ours is. So it looks like we're behind, but I feel like in January, I think it's like 6 months or something like that. The legislation is 6 months long, that we'll see a bunch of crypto positive bills getting passed. Just overall curiosity and interest and a positive outlook on crypto and Bitcoin has grown since the last session. So,
and hopefully they'll redo those ratings, because I'd like to see.
We need to be number 1.
Yes.
For sure.
I like that. And speaking of making Texas number 1, November 17th and 18th in Austin, Texas, you've got to be there. Day 1 of the Texas Blockchain Summit is centered all around mining, talk immersion, cooling, innovations, off-grid, and green energy projects. The taxation, hedging, and economic considerations of digital assets mined will also be impact on that day. And I am excited to share that Natalie Brunell and Nick Carter will be speaking. Day 2 will focus on policy, featuring politicians, thought leaders that will dive into the regulation of cryptocurrency, not only here in Texas, but in the US and worldwide. Personally, I'm excited to hit the future of banking with Representative Cody Harris and our friends at Third Coast Bank. We're almost certain an individual championing a bipartisan bill will be with us too to share progress on that. Don't forget, you can purchase your ticket using Bitcoin, ETH, or fiat. Link to the summit website is below, and use our discount code for 10% off. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the summit. Hey, it's Amy from the Texas Blockchain Council. We're coming at you with more content on the daily. Don't forget to subscribe, like, follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you at the summit. The apex, the mountaintop. It's just a fancy word for conference.